Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, it is time for another installment of the Doctor Spell Prognosis, and today we're talking about the spell Speak with Animals. We're giving this spell a C. I kind of lean towards the C+. This is not a combat spell per se, although it could be used like right at the beginning of combat or before combat actually starts, so it could be near combat, but it's mostly an out of combat spell. So it is a first level spell, and it is usable by bards, druids, rangers, nature domain clerics, and Oath of the Ancient Paladins. So it is usable by a lot of different classes, and because it's bards and druids, you can use the Magic Initiate feat to get this spell if you wanted. Now, it is a ritual spell, and it lasts 10 minutes. Now, there's no wizard here, so it's not a freebie cast. You do have to prepare it, but you don't actually use a slot to take it up as a first level spell because it's a ritual spell, but it does have to be prepared. It's one action itself, verbal and somatic. It lasts for 10 minutes. As a ritual spell, you can cast this over and over and over again. It does take 10 minutes to do that, though. It's divination and it's communication. So you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. Beasts, that's a key word. That's very key. Beasts. So if we go here to monsters, we can choose beasts. These are all things that are tagged with that word. Not aberrations, not monstrosities. People get monstrosities and beasts mixed up a lot. So, for instance, there's 11 pages of beasts on here. And let's go to page 10. A giant shark is a beast. A brontosaurus is a beast. A Tyrannosaurus Rex is a beast. There you go. So, that's what you're communicating with. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they perceive or have perceived. You have to make some kind of persuasion check, or diplomacy check. So this is probably pretty good for bards to use. Not so great. Druids can do it. But as a druid, you're not going to have the highest charisma in the world. But druids, I mean, they don't have the highest. They don't have the highest charisma in the world. So, and charisma is not necessarily one of their main attributes. They list intelligence and wisdom as their saving throws. So, I mean, for a bard, yes. For a druid, no, not really. So you may not be super successful. Rangers, same thing. Rangers are more or less, I think they're the same. They're dex and wisdom. Well, they say strength and dex, but you can use wisdom for these two. So, again, they're probably not going to be the most talky. Nature clerics, again, maybe a little bit. And Oath of Ancient Paladins, maybe a little bit. So, all in all, I give this a C+. It's an out-of-combat spell. Now, this is one of these spells that's very niche, and you may need it when you need it, and that's when you need it. That's what I'll say about this. So, you may be able to convince that, that Tyrannosaurus Rex, that they need to be on your side. But again, that is going to require a persuasion check of some kind. I probably wouldn't use an intimidation check, but maybe, I don't know, you could use a deception check maybe. But, you never know when you need these spells until you need them. And I've seen plenty of parties of adventurers who need this spell when they need it. So, All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody later.